See if anybody comes in. We will see. Actually, just need to text somebody. See if there's anybody in to have a chat with. See 2 people there. Just gonna text someone. Because I had a few things to say. From Clown World Central out there in the world. Red-eyed Jedi, good evening. What a day, eh? Yeah, we'll talk about it in a minute. Oh my god, I've not been looking at a lot, but I will talk about a little bit that I've spied with my little eye. I'm happy because my blue crochet, well, it says blue. Well, yeah, it is a light blue. It probably looked, I don't know what it looks like on there. Has come. It came forward, just left on the doorstep. Didn't even knock on, didn't even know it was there because I'm adding to my squares this blue colour. This is to make my summer solstice cardigan. So that's come, so that's good. So I can get cracking a bit more with that tonight and tomorrow. Hi. I've just texted you. I was like, she might not know I'm on. Did you have a nice time in America? What was it like? Was it crackers? We'll get onto that in a minute. I'll just wait to see if people come in and say hi. Yeah, it's like a baby blue. It's really nice because I like light colours, me, really. So I'm going to make the square bigger. So it's a panel here and here. I'll show you all who's interested anyway. When I start putting it together, it'll make more sense. Evening, Mark. Evening. How are you? What else? Oh, yeah. And I got this as well. Thank you. Yes, I didn't want to come back. I bet you didn't. I wouldn't have come back. I'd have been an illegal immigrant. I got this fluffy yarn as well, if anyone is interested. I got this fluffy yarn. It's like furry yarn. Because I think I'm going to, when I do it, I'm going to trim it in a furry yarn. None of it is going to probably look good until I just put it all together. And then I'll show you my summer solstice handmade cardigan by moi. Yeah, you're all saying hi to each other. Yes, where we are, the wild, just got back from America. Oh, crazy times. I did have a nice break. It was gorgeous for all those that saw the video in the Yorkshire Dales. It was really, yeah, it was nice. We're just looking at some festivals now to go to this year. Yeah, and I can wear my cardigan. Yeah, all the snow over there looked really, really nice. So I'll just give it a few more minutes and I'm going to get into the chat. I can't remember what I put up. Oh, I'll start with something over here in a minute. Yes, bring on the spring. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to stop seeing this shitty grey sky that we all know isn't normal. Hey, you're gorgeous from the UK. Oh, thank you. Yes, I am from the UK. I'll just call you Prophet. Paganistic Prophet. Because we all know it ain't real. We all know that is not the normal sky. My dad said today. Does anyone watch Herodotus? Did you see they got right by the border, force boats and put it all on the crew? Oh, did they? What put all what on the crew? I haven't been watching anything. Yes, all the rain. Yeah, I said to my dad today, we were like, when I see that, then that's the end of everything. Because I know they're stopping a lot of it in America and it'll all happen all over the world because it's the same. Everything's the same. Am I missing something in a why is it just me? And he said, yeah, because obviously they wanted everything for the next generation of like my kids, my younger kids, the generations after that to think that this is how it'd go, wouldn't it? oh, the grey skies are normal. That's how it's always been since we were born. And we're like, no, no, it wasn't. We had blue skies and sun even in winter, by the way. It'll be like when we're older and I'm a granny, it'll be like, when I was younger, when we had blue skies, and sunshine. And all the new generations are like, what do you mean? We never had blue skies and sunshine. It was just always grey, like some is it utopia you call it? Or bloody, not utopia, whatever, you know what I mean. Dystopia, sorry. Is that the right word? All portrayed in the films because that's the way they wanted to go. But the evil witch of the West, Hillary Clinton, didn't get her own way, did she? Because Trump got in. So, no. Oh, but it's not going to be that story. It's not going to be that story because we're taking it back. It was quite sunny for me today down in South Wales. Yeah, well, in South Wales, my mum's gone to South Wales, actually. Yeah, you get pockets of sunshine in some places, but it's just this grey, eerie, one big cloud. It's not even a cloud, it's just one big sheet. Hi, Fairy Light, how are you? Fairy Light. Yeah, you know what I mean? We all know what it is. Weather manipulation to make people feel crappy and shitty and down. We all know what it is. But like I said, they are banning it in places in America, like Florida and places like that. So, it's coming. Manchester, it's coming. Do you know what I mean? Oh, there could be all sorts going on up there behind them clouds. Who knows? Anyway, we were talking about the weather. So, I was laughing the other day because my sister's fella, he's Irish. He went and voted. He never voted. You know who he went and voted for up this way? Because up this way was reported where my sister lives. They were voting for the Green Party. He voted for the Green Party. I was like, why is he voting for the Green Party? He never votes anyway, but why is he voting for the Green Party? And she was like, well, he thinks Reformer racist. I went, no, but they've gone a bit downhill in my estimation. I'm more like for Rupert Lowe now. But just saying, does he know what the Green Party is? Oh my God. I was like, he's voted for the Green Party. The Green Party, what do you mean? The fraudulent Green Party, the election fraud that is going to be outed, which is just what's happened in America, is what, not just what's happened in America, what's happened in America. Now the UK is getting theirs, but I just think it's another form of wakey time. Oh yeah, he's voted for the Green Party. Do you know what the Green Party are? Do you know what they stand for? Just like the Democrats with legal immigrants, do you know what I mean? So, oh God, I had to laugh. I was like, ugh. You don't like Trump either, so it's just like one of them. She needs to get a life. She's about 50 live streaming. Who needs to get a life? Who's 50? Who's 50 live streaming? What are you on about? Taxis at the ready, folks. Don't know yet, but you never know. Yeah, I think. Oh, what a shame. Well, if I'm live streaming 50 times, why are you watching? Why are you watching? God, some people. Yeah, bog off, love, man, whatever you are. I don't know what you are. People get offended by somebody live streaming. Do you know what I mean? What are you watching for? I wish I was live streaming 50 times. I've only been on about 3 times. That person can't count. Oh, the trolls. Trolls, probably the Trump's name or something. So, yeah, so we were laughing at that. Or me and my dad were laughing at that. We were like, oh, bloody hell. I did write some notes down so I don't forget. What else did I see? So, the Jim Carrey thing. So I said yesterday to my fella, oh, look at this picture, look at this video, Jim Carrey, because Mark Atwood did it, I think, this morning. I saw it yesterday and was telling my fella, going, have you seen this? Have you seen this video of Jim Carrey? And I was like, that's not him. And my fella was like, oh, it is. He's just aged. I went, it's not him. His eyes are different. He doesn't even sound like Jim Carrey. And if it was someone even acting, they can't even act like Jim Carrey. You know how Jim Carrey gets really into... He was doing what he was doing, holding this thing. It just wasn't him. I knew straight away because we all know he's wearing a mask. Yeah, someone trying to pretend they're still about, are they? But that was not him. But it's like Mark was saying, or I think there was someone else was saying, is this the thing that they're putting it in front of your face to wake you up? It's like, how stupid. Remember what Q said, these people are stupid. It's like, what do you mean it's him? It's like, what's his face off that singing thing on TV? Not watch TV, so I can't remember what anything is. God, the groups. Yeah, I like his recent face. He even said he was dead. Yeah, it's not him. Simon Cowell. Do you remember? Do you remember when Simon Cowell? We all went, that's not him. You've got all that money in the world and you can't sort your face out. You look worse than you did before. I fucking because I don't think when they do masks, it looks like you, but there's always something off about them. And if people think, what do you mean masks? You're showing all the time. People do these latex masks. They're in the movies and everything. Do you really think people can't pull that off? Some people reckon it was him playing. I'm not saying it's true, but some reckon it was him playing Biden because somebody was playing him. Do you know what I mean? I was like, it's getting more stupid by the day. That's why I call it Clown Nation, because, like, what the actual fuck? Honestly. People say he's had surgery. What? He's pumped his cheeks up, and he hasn't had surgery. He's not the sort of person who I do believe would. And only a few months ago, or weeks ago, I don't even know what it was, I'd seen him saying something. His face was not like. I'm sure his eye colour's different. It's not him. Eyes are totally different anyway. But like people, they just go, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. This shows you how daft people are. They don't go and look at things properly, and it's like a lot of people have always said, with even with COVID and everything in lockdown, that it was a test to see. It was like an initiation to see who would fall for it and go along with it. You know? And then you see these people pop up now, and the normies are just like, because they don't really take any notice of much. And whatever they're told on the media or on TV, they believe everything. And it's like, oh my God. Oh my God. It was hilarious. See, Red Eye Jedi's laughing his head off. It was. The bit that got me wasn't even his face. It was when he was speaking. It wasn't Jim Carrey's voice. Still folks out there who have no clue about Epstein. No. I haven't seen anything on the Bill Clinton thing. I saw a bit on, obviously, Hillary. But what else was I looking at? Yes, we've got the Green Party fraud. That's going to come out as election fraud. There's exactly the same things going on in America, because I know it's all connected everywhere. Blah, blah, blah. And then we had everyone screaming about Trump and Iran and causing wars and all this, and that isn't what's happening. The Iranian people are very happy, because we're talking about Iran, taking down Iran, we're not talking about the people, we're talking about the evil regime they've been under. And I believe the leader's been killed, has he? Whether that's the honest truth at the minute, I don't know. Hi, Junior Berwick, I don't know. But that's what's gone out, and the people will be very happy about that, because, my God, the Iranian people could go back to like what they were in the 70s, which was free. Yeah, because they've been under a regime, we know. And then going about Israel and this, that, and the other, and it's all like, yeah, they're left for last, though, aren't they? Because, yeah, all said in the Q, the Q drops, which, see if I can find it on my phone. It might have been something you put out way in the wild, but obviously Q drops. So let me see what I saved. I did save a few bits on my phone. YQ says, enjoy the show. Exactly, it's so hilarious. But the people who don't know what's going on will see it as something else, which I totally understand. There's still trolls out there who just don't understand what's going on. I said to my dad today, I just can't I can't get it how people don't understand by now what's going on. So we have the Trump with the first president in history to have all countries respect, border secure, spirit restored, incomes rising, roaring economy, military and police stacked, enemies are scared. So when people go, the economy is not booming, it is. But on the other side, they'll be telling you it isn't, especially mainstream media, because you can't have you telling anything that's good. People actually go properly looking. And he said also they'll allow people to come in legally if they come in with, loving America and helping to maintain America. You can come in, because people are still getting mixed up with the whole immigrant thing of illegals and illegal. You can be legal, but not illegal. But they're all dumb, as I've seen ICE officers getting hit with snowballs. There was something going on X and all that and all this that, and they're just idiots. They're idiots. They're idiots. A lot will be getting arrested. I've seen these Antifa, Trans-Tifa, whatever they are. They'll be all getting arrested for what they're doing. Yeah, so we've got like I said, the Iranians are actually celebrating. So it's all good. It's all good. UK is in the Biden years at the moment. Yes, it is playing catch up. Yeah, that's what me and my dad were saying today. But I don't think ours will take as long because it's all connected. When it goes down, it affects everywhere. So it's good. Yeah, it's good. But we're seeing it, and this is why, like We Are the Wild says, when Q says, enjoy the show. It's mental. It's so frustrating at times because you're just thinking, oh my God, when you talk to people, they go, even truthers out there who say the truth is from ages ago and then they don't look into anything now. It's the same side of the same coin. You think this, yeah, Green Party and all that. Trump's the same side. No, it's not. It's totally different. It's worldwide awakening. Welcome to the Great Awakening. Hi, Casey Hawkins. Hi, Ali. So, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh my God, but I've got something to play on here, actually, I think. Let me see what I saved. I saved a few bits to make me play out, if I can find them. Yeah, what you all seen? Because, oh my God, it's getting good. Biden went to North Carolina and he couldn't talk. You couldn't understand. Yeah, exactly. And they go on about, yeah, that's him, innit? He's just popped up. Is he dead? Taking all the bad guys out. That's what they said to do. They weren't after the people. And there is something, they might have saved it on X actually, where Trump was talking about when they said about Iran, but people don't listen, they just run with stuff that the mainstream media put out, saying stay in, because was it something like it's not safe, but they're taking out facilities and leaders and bad people. They're not taking out the Iranian people. The Iranian people are good. It's the regime that are bad and those evil leaders. No, thank you. Yeah. So did you did some gematria on Iran? Oh, did you? You mean he didn't have an effective strategy to mobilise? And what? Right. Oh, there's some idiots on X though. Let me see. I did. Where it is. The Democrats with all the stuff they're putting up, and the Liberals with all the crap they're putting on Trump is hilarious. They're just ridiculous. Honestly, they're like a laughing stock at the minute. A laughing stock. Iran burning Bale's statue not long ago. Ah, yeah, Bale. Yeah, well, that's good as well. They all know because they've been under the regime. They all knew what was going on in America with Israel. Let me see. How do I work this? Where's my thingamajiggies? Oh. Right, let me go back, see what I saved. Do you think Reform will win? No, I don't. I think it might be Rupert Lowe. I used to like Reform, but they've fell in my estimations at the minute. I think it will be, he's got 100,000, I think, members at the minute, Rupert Lowe now. And he talks more about on a lot more of the stuff that needs to be said as well. So Rupert Lowe, I say all the way. So no, I don't think Reform will. That's just my opinion, Do you support Israel? No. Not the ones that pretend they are, but they're not. I support Donald Trump. Yeah, Restore. Yeah, that's Rupert Lowe, isn't it? Yeah, I think, yeah, he's doing really well. Just let me... Israel's massive... Well, those evil ones from that place. Massive problem. Where... I don't know. Where's my thing gone? Let me work this thing out next. I don't know where me... Right. Oh, there it is. So what did I... See what I bookmarked. Yeah, I think we felt like We Are the Wild. I think Reform was to get the ball rolling, but the thing is, Reform now, a lot of the Labour people went over to that. So, but Restore Britain is only polling at 8%. Seems, yeah, but remember, be careful where you get your information from as well. And they've got 100,000 members at the minute. at the minute, and they've not been up long, so watch, keep your eyes peeled. Right, we've got, oh no, it's the ones that I shared, not the ones that, yeah, I'm not into all that stuff, Ali. It is what it is. There's not any wars anymore. More wars are caused by Israel. What did I share? Where's me? Oh no, yeah, if I shared it, it would be up there, wouldn't it? Well, maybe it wasn't on there actually. Maybe it was on there. We had that stupid woman shouting about it. Yeah, here's one of them. So, on X, Hillary was beating Trump but still lost. Yeah, he said he wouldn't pardon her, remember. We all know when that is. So it says, and there it is. Listen closely because President Trump literally speaking from the Q drops. I can't see. People will vote for restore when they even more right wing than reform. Seems unlikely given the Green. Yeah, but the Green, what they call the Green Party, that's election fraud. You'll find out about that. So we're not really talking about that in a minute. Yeah, if they got 40% because it's election fraud, you'll find that out. You'll find that out. It's hilarious, actually. You stand with Israel. Yeah, the people, but not the not the regime. They lied and cheat. Welcome to the Great Way. Yeah, so anyway, I'm not talking about that. To the great people of Iran, the hour of this was Trump. To the great people of Iran, the hour of your freedom is at hand. When we are finished, take over your government. It will be yours to take. This will probably be your only chance. I'm going to play it actually. That's why Q said Israel for last. So I stand for my country at the minute. Wherever do I write? Here it is. From the White House. In a minute.
To the great proud people of Iran, I say tonight that the hour of your freedom is at hand. Stay sheltered. Don't leave your home. It's very dangerous outside. Bombs will be dropping everywhere. When we are finished, take over your government. It will be yours to take. This will be probably your only chance for generations. For many years, you have asked for America's help, but you never got it. No president was willing to do what I am willing to do tonight. Now you have a president who is giving you what you want. So let's see how you respond. America is backing you with overwhelming strength and devastating force. Now is the time to seize control of your destiny and to unleash the prosperous and glorious future that is close within your reach. This is the moment for action. Do not let it pass. May God bless the brave men and women of America's armed forces.
Whoop.
May God bless the United States of America. May God bless you all. Thank you.
See, Iran's getting a chance to be free and to take their country back, like every other country has been getting a chance to take their country back, and ours, because it's coming. It's all interlinked. So the Iranian people are good people. It's the regime they've been under, and that evil leader, they're all celebrating. And if you've been watching the news thinking they're not, and they're all like, they're celebrating. The facilities and things would have been taken out. They weren't taking people out. And then the Q drops to that says, this was from June the 27th, 2018. We stand, it says the good people with the good people of Iran who are currently battling their installed regime for freedom. Rise up, the true rule The people have the power. Rise up and demand they be removed. At some point, military generals will act with the will of the people simply because their soldiers are those same people and have no choice. We stand with you. We are monitoring the situation closely. Stay safe. God bless Q. And then the other bit to that is August the 28th, 2018. Watch Iran. Something incredible is about to happen. This was always for the future. Hassan Rule, I don't even know how to say his name. Anyway, the good people of Iran have the power. Fight for your freedom, because that's what we're all doing. Oh, is Dizzy fan coming saying something daft? Didn't even see that then. They get so triggered it looks like a child, actually. So yeah, it's brilliant. Brilliant. And then underneath that it was this has been wrote. Iran goes much deeper, and it's not what everyone thinks. As conflicted as I am pertaining to Netanyahu, the central theme of the Q drops is what I believe President Trump, this is this person's account, is after, and that it's not fully, what does that say? Fully eliminate the Iranian deep state, which was part of a globalist plan to bring about a nuclear holocaust. Because that's why they said they were getting rid of Iran's nuclear weapons not long ago, last year, whenever it was. Iran's nuclear program, terrorism, and geopolitical actions are the direct result of secret, treasonous deals made by Barack Hussein Obama. OS. Obama. EU, Canada, and the deep state politicians. The drops discuss the billions of dollars in cash pallets to Iran. The Obama I can't even say that, under the guise of the hostage exchange tied to the 2015 Iran deal. Q insinuates that the pallets of cash were also untraceable, I don't know what that says, of kickbacks to deep state operatives, including Iranian leaders like, is it Hassan Rouhani? I don't know what his name is, can't say that, or US politicians tied to Obama. We know who Obama is, you know what I mean? What damage can Iran do to Dems? Why does Hussein travel before, after POTUS? Foreign trips. This suggests Obama's travels were linked to coordinating with Iran, possibly to manage the fallout or benefits of the cash transfers. Oh, that goes on and on and on. I can't read all that. I was a bit, oh, maybe I can. Or maybe I can. I'll finish it off. And then I'll come back into chat. Coordinating the fallout. The president of the United States, as well as corrupt US officials, sold our nation's security to terrorist states for personal gain, and they were planning for, in my strong opinion, nuclear bombs to be designated to US soil dirty bombs. Yeah, well, it sounds about right, doesn't it? Q included the North Korea and Iran were especially puppets to bring about eventual nuclear fallout. Because remember, he did the whole thing with Korea. Planned entirely by globalist elites, they are just proxy countries for global chaos. To prove that, remember North Korea, that's what I just said. During Trump's first term, a very special mountain in North Korea collapsed nuclear. Do some research. President Trump took it out. It was not an earthquake. Remember, there's all these earthquakes were happening. No, there's a lot of military stuff happening, but the news aren't going to tell you that. It was an attack on a nuclear facility, conducting a lot of bad things. Certain people died. This is why Q discussed Iran pallets of cash. Most were talked about under dual interchangeable language, Iran, NK. With all of that said, I have concluded that the Iran has been positioned as both threat and a pawn, and in a global border plan that eventually leads to its liberation. I suspect within the next few weeks, hopefully not longer, the good people of Iran will rise up and this installed regime will be gone, which I believe is happening everywhere. You should read to fascinating how drops from 2018 still pertain today. And that's why I'm saying to the people who never got into Q, never went and researched it, wouldn't look at a post, don't understand it. That's why you'll never understand what's going on. But when you go look back at them, as it says there, still pertain today. And it makes a load of sense. Didn't always when we first got on it, but to those out there who are naysayers, that's not our fault, my fault. you can't go and read the post or understand the post. Some people don't look because their egos are that big. They just won't go and look at it because fear of being wrong. And it's like when people say, oh, you're into politics and you're into that. No, I'm not into politics. I'm interested in what's going on at the world because it's past politics. Past politics. So, yeah. And here's another one just to read out. And I'll come back and check if I haven't seen anything there. Just send you, oh, yeah, I'll look. Sorry, I just went off then. I'll look at it in a minute. So, on X, all these idiots are putting stuff out about, oh, Trump's this, Trump's that, oh, he's going to go up against him. They'll be asking him questions in, these investigations. And someone put up, I'm going to say this again for the cheap agate prop seats at the back. Donald Trump has been investigated by the FBI, by the CIA, by the NSA and IRS, and the 3 state AGs, not to mention that the Epstein files were in the possession of the Biden DOJ that was headed up by Merrick Garland. They raided his house over trumped up charges, no problem. If there was if there was an iota of, is that how you say it, of proof that Donald Trump had anything sinister to do with what was going on with Epstein, he would have been prep walked a long time ago in front of CNN cameras. You all are really just embarrassing yourselves at this point, and I thought that was absolutely brilliant. I reposted it because that is the truth. People are stupid, honestly. And then I like that picture of Antifa there. It says, Antifa, it's like ISIS for pussies. I was like, oh my God, right, I'm going to check my messages. The facts, nothing on Trump. Exactly. But they just keep putting it out there, trying to get people to believe it. Thick as pig shit, honestly. Honestly. Oh. Right, where am I going? Everything these regimes and governments have done is awful. They have been making us pay taxes while they have been horrific things. Yeah, exactly. We know what they like to shoot the messenger. Yeah. Oh, my dad sent me something on as well. What's that? Naomi Campbell. I mean, we never had Naomi Campbell. Naomi looks rather interested in a young Virginia. Was it Virginia? I mean, I know she was on the. You can see there in the files, but we don't know yet. Epic Fury. Iran, if you know, you know. Who did that one? Epic Fury. Yeah, Epic Fury.
Watch what happens when you boil that spiky pineapple peel.
There's loads of people are talking about it. I wonder if it's got the video by. Let me see which one my dad's got up. Wax Dad, hope he is keeping well. Yeah, he comes in chat again now and again. I don't think he knows I'm on at the minute unless he's sat in the background, but he does pop up. Right, I'll have a look at that in a minute. Yeah, he's doing well. He's doing really well. He's keeping an eye on the Great Awakening. He doesn't watch a lot now. I don't watch a lot like I used to because it's going on, isn't it? And you can see it for what it is. For all us, especially as Q people, it's easier to spot. Let me see. People need to stop the fear-mongering. It's a movie. Yeah, it is. We're not going to war. It's all a movie. It's still frustrating. It's frustrating when you can't see the people that, you can see the people who can't see it. And it's like, for God's sake. I think I went on a load of live TikToks this morning. I was just like, everyone jumped on board with it, even over here, going, oh, we ran this. And screaming. It's like, calm down. It's not what you think it is. I'm out of filming the movie. Oh, God. More popcorn, people. Yeah, I'm going to play it. I'll play it. Shall I play it?
Guys, the fear-mongering is wild. That's what it is. It's wild. You scroll on TikTok, and it's all you see is fear-mongering. You turn on that
Does you reckon?
televised vision, all you see is fear-mongering with this stuff with Iran. I can't stress this enough. You are watching a movie play out. Nothing is real time happening now. There are so many people out there spewing fear. It's insane. People are thinking, oh my God, America is not going to exist tomorrow. We're going to all be gone. Let's walk around stressed out, anxiety ridden, and completely in fear. You are watching a movie. It's not real time. They have
A lot of
to
it's
play
been done.
all of this out, roll it all out for people to slowly open their eyes and wake up.
She's good.
Don't stress this. We're all going to be here tomorrow. America is recovering, okay? And everything's going to be good.
Yeah.
So just ignore this fear-mongering out there, because it's wild. It's insane. There's still a lot of people that got to wake up.
Toilet roll
Take
paper.
forever, I'll tell you.
Central
And I
casting
think
baby,
they're
yeah.
waiting for more and more people to wake up. And if that's the case, good Lord, we might have 5 more years to go at the rate people are going.
I don't think we will.
Anyways, have a great day. Don't let this stuff get to you. Don't believe it.
She's good. But this is what we've all been saying. People like you out there, people like me, my cat with people, we can talk about all this stuff and we're still smiling. We're not in fear. We're not scared. It is frustrating because of the people. We know, like, we'll come on and talk about stuff. It's like, oh, people say it's a movie. It's like, yeah, it is a movie, but it's frustrating to see people who just go, oh, is it? Or they start going in fear, and it's like, it's not what's happening. It's not what's happening. That's why people come on these platforms, to help people see, because as we've said before, it was to wake the people up. Half of these people are already done, gone, arrested, whatever, or being played apart, as we're showing people wearing masks to look like they're still there, or just playing it out for the people. It's to get the people to also, because a lot of it's been done, it has to look like the people have done it themselves as well, in that sense. And people might say that's a bad thing. No, because have you seen how the programming, the MK Ultra and everything has got people? There will be a majority of people, even Q said that will never come to terms or wake up. And what will happen there, I don't know. Because they just won't be able to come to terms with it. But as we've said, and I've said year in, year out, loads of other people have said, more and more people are awakening. Yeah, levels of awakening, ascension of consciousness, being aware of what's going on. There's no point burying your head in the sands. Even people who are overly spiritual, oh, we've got to do this, we've got to do that. No, you have to see it. We don't go to a new world. I have said before, a new earth, whatever you want to call it, pushing everything under the carpet. That's what's always happened with people turning a blind eye. And as I put in a little thing today on my posts about, you're a spiritual being in a human, in a physical vessel, this human, but you're blending the spiritual and the physical form together. It's not about being woo-woo all the time, because you actually do live in this realm as well. You still have to get up in the morning. You still have to cook your breakfast, go to work, do your exercises, pay your bill, whatever all that mundane stuff is that we don't always like doing. Yeah, mind, body and spirit, they all have to be connected. There's some people that are too lost in the spiritual, and there's some people that are too into the total physical. They're not connected to source. It's both. You are bringing the spiritual in this realm. We're bringing heaven on earth. We're not going up there out heaven on earth. So, collective consciousness, Christ consciousness, second coming of Christ. Yeah, and the second coming of Christ is Christ consciousness. And people think he's coming out of the sky or something. It's like, no, people. But we're all coming together. The realms, around the world, the different countries, we're all being set free from the Roman Empire, from the Baal, whatever you want to call them. That has fell. Now, people will always say, it's the same stories, it's always been. Yeah, it has been for a very long time, but this was also written in the prophecies as well. There'd be a time. Muhammad said that it was 2012 with the shift. Things did start shifting. This is why we call this a Great Awakening. Best movie ever. Right side of history. It's not about wrong and right, Democrats. It's the right, being on the right side of history. It's amazing. But like I said, it's still bloody frustrating. It's like when I'm at work, I'll talk to certain people about things and they just roll their eyes and they go, say they're going getting shots, say they're going getting this from the doctor, say they're having this done. And it's like, oh my God, do you not understand why you're not well? And you're complaining of different things. My mum started complaining again of something in her heart. She had 4, we told her not to, but she went, no, it won't be that. We said what was it, 2 to 3 to 5 years, things will start coming out. And we know a lot has come out with that. And won't have it because these people don't want to be seen as they were wrong. They made the wrong decision. Yeah, it was their choice. So you've got to let them, that was their choice. But they've made the wrong decision of they have hindered their health. Thank God there were some people out there who'd done the saline and stuff like that. And some had said no. So, you know what I mean? That's the horrible side of it with everything else. And it's massive. But as we said, a Q came in to help people. People say it's a psyop. Yeah, a psyop to the only psyop that woke people up, got them to research themselves and question everything, as you should be doing. And then put the Q drops out for people to go and research, and it helped people learn to research as well. And for this time now, we know what's going on. It saved a lot of people. And then people talking out about it has helped other people to wake up. Like I've woke a few people at work. It's amazing. And even if it's only a couple of people, that's a lot of people. If it's me, you, someone else, say 5 people you've woke up, or 1 or 2, or what, it doesn't matter because it all mounts up and it's a domino effect. More people are scratching their heads now anyway because the clown central out there is absolutely ridiculous. They had to use our collective consciousness to manifest mess. We are in that, how we got out of it by using our collective thoughts for good. Exactly. Switch off the lamestream media, research yourselves and expand your own thinking. Exactly. And that's what we've always said. But you'll still get the naysayers and the haters and the trolls. Never looked at a Q drop in their life. And then you'll get all the Q idiots. I'll say idiots. The ones that run it and fell off when it got a bit shaky. But I'm glad you guys that stayed with me helped me as well. Oh, and saying that, hang on 1 minute because I found my book. Hang on. Do you remember this? Back in the day with the Q. Oh, this was when we were researching, you got to write everything down. I did a poem. It's really funny actually because my big, massive, all-time troll stalker woman was trying to insinuate that this wasn't my poem or something. She was saying, I was like, really? Nothing's ever mine, is it? Oh, if Dolly says something, it can't be right, can it? Okay, anyway, I'm going to find it and I'm going to read it out because this was done in, did I date this? 2018 or something. Honestly, if I shat diamonds, she'd be on next saying she'd shat gold. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell. Anyway, think of her. I'm in one of them moods today. I'm in one of them moods. Oh my God. No, it's not that one. Because I read this out on Mark Atwood's first show. I think she got jealous because I've been on quite a few shows off my own back, contacting these people at the time. And then she was trying to insinuate that he wouldn't have me back. She just, what a jealous people. I just don't know. It's just ridiculous. Oh. Go and work for the Dems. Go and work for the Dems. Go and work for the BBC. You'd fit in well, love. Fit in well. Right, I'm trying to find it. Where is it? Somewhere at the back with all my scruffy writing when I was writing everything down like a conspiracy nutcase, you know. Right, I found it. So, here it is. I've just kept this up forever. I'm going to read it. If you haven't heard it, it'll be first time. I think most in chat have heard it. We'll have a recap, shall we? Trigger the ping-pong. Trigger the trolls. We all came together by the letter Q. Picked up the breadcrumbs, researched, and knew what to do. The movement of truth from dark to light. We are all Q, and we, the people, will fight for our freedom, our families, and our rights to live in a world rid of evil. It's all for our kids. So we ride on the Q train with POTUS and R. So let's unite together and shout hurrah. The plan of the elites, sky is falling down. They never thought she'd lose. Hillary Clinton. They are such clowns, and I call it Clown Nation now. So the rise of the people, like the rise of the sun, is a light to the world to show us the way. Truth is here, and it's here to stay. This time will be told for years to come. History we are making, and we were all part of it. It's been so much fun. We've laughed, we've cried, we've wobbled at times, but we stayed strong and we stayed on the ride. The time is now where we go one, we go all. Patriots of the world, we win, they fall. Thank you, Q, POTUS and R. You gave us the freedom to be. You gave us the free. You set us free to be who we truly are, we the people. That's more relevant for now, and I wrote that, I'm sure, in 2018. Because we did laugh and we have cried because it's been fucking frustrating. But we stayed strong and we stayed on the ride because I knew people, yeah, I love it too. When people were doubting Q when they had the wobbles, I think me and the Wild talked about this. We were just like, the frequency is not like that. The frequency was always lifting, and it never had the. When I feel a frequency that's not good, like a certain somebody out there that likes to talk about me all the time, they just have this really horrible vibrating energy. Never felt like that. Never. Q. Yes, the last Christian. But yeah, I love reading that out. When I read it out, and I read that out on the Mark Atwood show, his first show that he had, that is back up before he got took down. Then he had to get another one, but yeah, and he's still talking about Q and Trump now. So you know, most people I like know about Q and are into it, and Trump, so very good at obviously picking people from the good side. Resonated with them people. Because I remember when I used to watch people a few years ago and they'd be like talking spiritually, and then in the background they had the Q, I'm just thinking where mine is now, the QM map. And I was like, no way, have they got the Q map? Because I think I went on Mark Atwood show. What's his name? Or the people that people moan about now, but I'm like, I don't know. I just went on his show. Charlie Ward, that's the one I was going to go. And people say, oh, people are bad you went on there. No, people just interviewing people. Do you know what I mean? There was Unbiased and On the Fence. There was the Camelot. What's his name now with the hotel in Cornwall. Oh God, what's his name? John Maplin. I actually got 2 free nights to stay there because he said I was the biggest Trump supporter, but we couldn't end up going because it's just too far for two nights all the way down there, even though we went round there last year and we were nearly going to go to the hotel. We will get down there one time and I will have to go and say hi. someone else's show. Oh, Gran Torino. I don't know if anyone in here remembers Gran Torino of the first times with Q. He was an Irish guy who did a lot of knew about Q as well, and I got on his show. He used to show all the resignations, even from back then. That's why I say you're watching a movie of all around the world, people who were resigning, losing their jobs, ended up dead, whatever. Meaning working for the elites and that to fall in. Gran Torino. Don't know if anyone here remembers Gran Torino. He's brilliant. I don't know if he's still going actually. Gran Torino. Yeah, War Blast from the Past. I know. I'm sure there was someone else. Trying to think. Oh, obviously I was on with Roxanne and Rich. Who else? Might be one more. Not quite. Oh, Chris somebody who was I don't even know how I got on his show. He wasn't really into Q though. He didn't, probably still isn't now. He was like an SAS guy or something. Chris somebody. Oh, does anyone remember? He's like ex-military or SAS or something. Oh, and he talks about a lot of that stuff. And I got on his show and I don't even know how I got on. I just asked and got up, and I think he might have been intrigued because obviously we were saying Q is military, which Q is military, so maybe it was that. I don't know. God, it's funny. I need to write these names down because I'll probably forget myself. So I did quite well, really, off my own back, getting onto people's shows. Can't remember his name. Yeah, do you know what I mean, Mark? He was. I think he was called Chris. Let me have a look. Gran Torino was ace. Gran Torino. He was doing all the Irish stuff as well. But I just had, haters getting jealous because I'd got on shows off my own bat and they didn't. And it's like, well, it's not my fault, is it? Chris. Does anyone remember? Just trying to have a bit of a nosy now. Chris somebody. Don't remember Gran Torino. Oh, it was a while back, and he's Irish, so he's in Ireland, and he was, like I said, he had a German guy on, and he used to talk about Q stuff, but he used other stuff as well. But he had a German guy on who used to bring up a lot of all the some arrests that had happened, a lot of resignations all over the world in like banks and places like that high up. Chris de Berg, is that what you're saying? Or I don't know what his name is. Chris. I don't even know how I'd see if anything pops up with what I've put in it. Probably won't. Chris. Sure it was Chris. I'm not even saying he was SAS, but it was SAS or whatever. It was something. Is it Chris? Is that what you're saying, Chris de Berg, or am I just reading something? I could be talking to Todd, but yeah, it was Chris somebody. It was like a bad bandana thing on his head. Let me put. It's probably not even Chris. I'm sure it was though. Chris de Berg, a songwriter. You know, he'll probably pop up one day when I'll be like, that's his name. Chris. What would I put in? As in. Yeah, does anyone remember him? And I was on his show as well. What is this? Like SAS? Am I saying that right? The SAS? Movie gets better. It does get better by the day, Jimmy. Chris. See who that is? Yeah, I think he might just pop up one day and I'll be like, oh, that's who he is. Anyway, in my head, I know who he is. I just can't think. He has popped up, actually. Ex-army or something. Yeah, he was. He was ex-army or something like that. Yeah, going to give us more what? Yeah, something like ex-army. I think his name was Chris. See if he pops up on here. I'm having a bit of a scroll. Like I said, he'll pop up probably straight after I come off here, and I'll be like, "That's the guy." And if he does, then I'll shout his name out next time. And you'll probably be all, well, somebody might be like, oh yeah, I've seen him or whatever. So yeah, I think he was definitely ex-army, something or other. Got to go, but we'll be back in a bit. See you later. Yeah, well, probably I'm going soon as well. Because me and my fella were going to watch something on TV, on what do you call it, Netflix or something, some film that looked quite interesting. But yeah, so just be careful that we might need a taxi for somebody in the chat, I'm thinking. But yeah, was there anything else I was going to say? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, just go Iran, innit? Go Iran. And like I said, I had a lovely breakfast this morning, trying to do a bit of clean eating now. So I had bacon, 3 eggs, avocado, sauerkraut, and then I had a bit of Greek yogurt with a bit of fruit as well. Nice, that filled me up. Trying to get my 150 grams of protein a day, and I did hit it. I had some chicken. I had a little small curry before with chicken and some rice. I did my weights today, so I'm going to do some more tomorrow. But yeah, but it's been amazing, and I just think it's just amazing. I think, like we've said, don't get caught up in the yeah, it was gorgeous. I like mashed my avocado up, bit of salt, bit of Celtic sea salt. I love salt. You should be having salt, not table salt, sea salt. Get your electrolytes in your water as well. Yeah, stay off seed oils, I know, and I hate rapeseed oils in everything, honestly. Ugh. I was going to make some bread this weekend as well. My Polish friend at work gave me a recipe, and I keep meaning to make sourdough. Last time I tried it, I messed it up, but because the thing is with bread today, it has like 30 ingredients in it when it only should have about 3 in it, and they put rapeseed oils in everything. Yeah, seed oils are not good for you. Yeah, salt's brilliant for. I've always liked salt. Always at salt. And people say, "Do you want a bit of salt with your tea?" I'm like, now it comes out, it is good for you. Sea salt, proper salt, not processed, not table salt, proper salt. I get Celtic sea salt or Himalayan and put it in your water. Sorry, I'm getting an itchy eye. But yeah, but I like a bit of sea salt, bit of garlic granules, and chili flakes. Oh my god, because it's quite bland, obviously, but it's really good fats for you. So there will be a few talks I'll be talking on about women, a few women chats. I don't mean men can't come in. I just mean sort of. I think I hinted at a chat about getting in our wiser years and things and stuff like that. Some of them I'm just finding quite funny, but why I'm doing strength training now. Just got to do it. It's got to be done. So yeah, salt's good for you. We need salt for our. You need electrolytes for your electrical circuits. Can't wait for spring as well, just to be getting out in the garden more and grounding barefoot. I love being barefoot. I'm barefoot now. I never do. Look, I hate having slippers on. But love it more, obviously, when we're outside. Yeah, herbs are really good for you as well. So I'll probably show you some of the things that I've got as well. I've just bought a big tub of sauerkraut. So I had a gob full of that this morning as well. Sour sop, but in the drops. Really nice, really good for your immune system. There's some blue stuff, I can't remember what it's called. Blue stuff you can put in water. Sea salt. I've been wanting to try the sour sop. Yeah, the Garvia drops. Honestly, really nice. I give them to Finn. Just 2 drops in the morning. It tastes really nice. It's quite sweet and it's good for your immune system. It's good for quite a lot of things. Yeah, I'm ready to plant. Yeah. Still a bit. Weather's still a bit crappy. Fella was saying that though, we're getting in the garden because we need to do a bit more of it. But the sour sop, honestly, get it. It's really nice. And there was a guy at work the other week, and he was getting a bit cold. He has had the jib jabs and all that, and he knows how thin it is now, and he's doing everything he can just to be healthier. And I said, "Oh, I'll try some of these sour sop because it's good for colds and stuff like that." He was getting a cold and said, "Oh, my dad's saying, say hi to my dad, Waxman." He said when he took a few drops, he took more than he should have done. I said, look, it's a tincture. You don't need to take loads of it. But he said he felt better, like his cold was going. Chris Thrall, thank you, Mark. You were hunting. Yeah, I'll check that out in a minute. Remind me in a minute. Thanks, Mark. Really, really nice. Tastes nice. Benefits of soursop, and I tried the fruit. The fruit might be horrible, but the actual, I'll have to show you the make that I get. The actual, I'll go and get it in a minute, actually. It tastes nice, honestly. I'll show you the one I've got. I'm going to get some. Yeah, get your broccoli. Yeah, my dad got me for my birthday 2 glass jar, like jam jar things, whatever you call them, thingy-majiggies. And you put broccoli sprouts to grow them over 4 days, and you just sprinkle them on your salad. So it's broccoli greens, and they're supposed to be really better for you for actually big pieces of broccoli. You can just put them on your window ledge in your kitchen. But I might start that tomorrow, Dad. I mean, yeah, I've got to get that out. So that'll be good. Just straighten your mouth. Yeah, just straighten your mouth. I'll just let me go and grab it a minute. I'll show you my concoctions. I get a subscription, I should say, of. I'll show you what I've got. Sometimes I forget to take these, but I had a load of them once. I was selling them at work. So I have the organic sea moss, because that's putting, like, what is it we're supposed to? We're missing hundreds of minerals and that, but these put about, I don't know, is it 90 odd back? Something like that. You get 90 capsules. Take 1 or 2 a day. Show you again in a minute. This was 100% pure Irish sea moss. I used to get the sea moss that you get in a jar, like jelly, but if you don't eat within long, then it's messed up, really. And I think, well, if you get the capsules and you forget, it don't really matter, does it? And obviously you can take them away with you. So they're the this is the mate. This one ain't even open, but I'll open it. Organic sea moss. I've got quite a few bottles. I've got one at work as well, so I'll show you. So these ones in a amber jar, because it keeps the light out. They're in the cupboard anyway. Things are always better in an amber jar. They're just the little capsules. But yeah, I've got them, and then I think my dad has these as well. The vitamin D, because you've got to have, like, this is 10,000 250 mcg, whatever you call it, because you've got to be quite high. I think some shops, when you go to the health food shops, like normally, they're not very high in the dosage that you're supposed to have. So I need some more of them, actually. Vitamin D. I need vitamin D. I'm not trying to block bloody sun and everything. This tastes really nice. It tastes of mint, actually. This one I've got is natural mint flavour, which is I can never say that. Chlorophyll, is it? Liquid drops. It's another good one for your immune system and everything. What's it say on the back? Well, you can just look these things up, but the actual soursop, I think I'll have some now. Soursop is by, soursop, whatever it says, liquid drops. It looks like this off Amazon. I can't even see who it's by because the writing's that small. But it's a cell regulator, stress reliever, suitable for vegetarians and vegans. Support supplement. It's good. It's just good for you anyway. But it tastes nice. Honestly, it says take about, I think it's 2 drops a day, because if tinctures are normally very potent, so people might think, oh my god, I need loads. You don't. It tastes quite licoricey a little bit, but I like it. And then I do have downstairs as well, which I think I've run out of, the Lugus. What's the Lugus? Thingy drops. Iodine. Is that right? Iodine. I always say the wrong thing. The thing that's poisonous is iodine. Am I saying that right? Whatever. I also have a Celtic sea salt. It's very coarse. And what they say is, you can put it in water. So if you get a crystal, put it under your tongue. And let it sit there. And then have some water. And then, yeah, it's a good... I heard something about spirulina, and I can't remember what it was. I don't know if it's about dodging or I don't remember. Maybe it wasn't that. Maybe it was something else. I don't know. Yeah, iodine. Is it the iodine? Dad, is it iodine? Lugus. Because iodine's really good for you. The stuff that when you put it on your skin, it goes orange. It's really good for you. Lugus iodine. Yeah, what my dad's put in there. Yeah, I'm going to have to restock. Yeah. And then I've tried this because it's supposed to be pretty good, and I've had the stuff before. I do make bone broth myself and I take it to work, but I'm not doing a chicken this weekend or anything. I can't be bothered. The collagen glow up. So I did get the Geeks Nutrition, and that was about £16, I think. But I think it's quite a big bag, you know, quite a big bag. And it says you can put it in hot drinks, porridge, or something like that, or smoothies. It says coffee, but I put it in tea because it melts more in heated stuff, obviously. 2 flat tablespoons. I've just been having like a heaped teaspoon. Geeks. I've had some of their stuff, I quite like it. So yeah, put it in my coffee. Yeah. What, have you got some of this as well? Yeah, put it in your coffee or tea or whatever. A lot of these things, sometimes droppers you can put into waters and stuff like that if you're not taking it oil a bit. None of them ones that I've got taste horrible. That's really... This is really blue, so if you put it in your cupboard and put a pot in it, it's like bright blue. If you put it in water, it's bright blue. Put it on tongue, it's bright blue. It tastes really nice, minty, really, really nice. But definitely a soursop. Look into the benefits of soursop. Like you said, you tried the fruit, you don't like it, but this is nice. And I did get off a friend at work. He went and bought this because he brought the dried leaves to make tea. And I said, well, you need a tea strainer. He just couldn't be bothered doing it. So he gave me the leaves, but they were a bit, they sort of, yeah, I haven't used them. I prefer just using the dropper. It's easier for everything else. We're just trying to be healthier and get healthier, aren't we? And that's another talk because I'm going to be doing on with me and certain things I need to be doing for myself as I go into my nearly 50s, 50 next year. It was Craig Sawyer, he was Naval Seals. Was it? What was Craig Sawyer? The one I think it was Chris Thrall, whatever his name is. Just let me check, because when I see his face, I'll know it is. Yeah, Craig Sawyer, wasn't he the one who was, didn't he do something? It was the American, because this guy's English, the one I'm talking about, but I remember that name as well. And our food is depleted, isn't it? Yeah, it is. That's what I mean. But remember, if a lot of this is done watching a movie, a lot of good stuff will be coming back. This is why Trump's doing the tariffs, because he wants every country to be using their own things. Like we've got the North Sea, what is it, oil or whatever. We don't need to be buying it from other places, taxing this, that, and the other. So that's why Chris is doing that. Trump's doing all that. People just really don't understand. So. Chris, that was, yeah, let me have a quick look. That sounds like him. I've got a feeling it is. Yeah, it was. I'll show you a picture for people who, this guy. I was on his show. I don't know how many he had at the time. He's got 96.1 subscribers. He's English. He was a former Royal Marine. So I had a chat on his chat ages ago about Q, I think it was. And I don't think he was, probably still isn't with it now. Some people are not into it, and it's not saying I don't like people who are not into Q. It's when people say it's not right. These people haven't even looked into it. They don't have to. They're not interested. But you can't talk about something you've not been into, you've not seen, you've not looked at, you've not researched, and then be saying it's this, that, and the other, only because the mainstream media said QAnon. QAnon's nothing to do with Q. They called the Anons Q, the QAnons, people who've gone and done, searched and put things out and really deep divers. But QAnon isn't Q. Q's Q. It's not QAnon. That's where people get mixed up. So that was the mainstream media putting that out. So asleep. I know. Yeah, the SAS man. So yeah, I went on his show as well. Sorman, Arena, Charlie. Yeah, was that so was Craig Sawyer, was he the guy who went around the deserts in America and that? Am I getting totally mixed up? And then found all them things underground, and he said they were finding all these kids, and then it was all a bit dodgy, or is that something else? I'm just having memories of something, or is that somebody totally different and I'm talking shit? I'm anon, just saying, I'm anon. What, you're an anon? Yes, child rescue. Yeah, I remember watching that back in the early Q days, and we were like, holy shit, what's going on? And then was he dodgy in the end or what? Because we have this thing where they put people out there looking like they're doing something, and we're all like, oh my God, directing us somewhere else, and you find out they're the one. I'm not saying that's what happened, but was that it, or was that not it? Yeah. Or they try and make people look bad that are doing the good, you know what I mean? It's all crackers, but yeah, I do remember that name. See, we remember quite a lot, don't we, from back in the day? These other trigger people, they just don't even remember what they did yesterday. He's still doing the rescues. Yeah, was he? He was a good guy, wasn't he? Wasn't he a good guy? Or were they trying to say he was? Or was he? Because there's one where they were going underground on obviously tunnels and things in the deserts. Was it Arizona or whatever? And they were just finding bits of clothing in really weird places where you could tell they'd stopped off for children somewhere. Do you know what I mean? Like, this was when it was crazy at the beginning of Q, and I just couldn't get my head around nothing, and I was just so upset about what I was. Yeah, that. Do you remember, Dad? It was just when I first found out, my mum thought like I'd had a mental breakdown because I just couldn't stop crying. And this is what the people are going to go through that are going to wake up to all this. This is why I'm saying they will go through the emotions. Some won't want to. We all know what they were going through because we went through it, but they're going to see we came through it. They'll come through it. We're going to great things in the end, the golden age. So, you know, rid of all this shit. Doesn't mean there won't be ever bad people about, but there's going to be a lot more good people and good things going on than there ever was. Lots more popcorn, says Phelan. Exactly. So, yeah, we're in a desert on land owned by Cemex. So, if you know who Cemex is, Cement was owned, I think, or partnered up or whatever with the Clintons. And if you know what was in the mixture of the cement, so to all you trolls out there, go and research that because they don't know what we're talking about. My biggest troll always thinks I'm talking in code. She only thinks I'm talking in code because she doesn't know what the codes are, because she's not, these people aren't into it and don't know what we're talking about. We know what we're talking about because we looked into all this stuff. Yeah, but it's all heartbreaking. Oh, the first time you've heard of him? Yeah, it was. There used to be a show me and my dad used to watch when my dad first got me onto it. It was called We the People 24/7. That was mental, and I think it was through all that and just different things were popping up at the time, and people were trying to discredit, which they still do now, discredit people, or saying he was this, that, and the other, and there was all that malarkey going on. So, yeah, he's still doing the rescues. Oh, it's mental, honestly, when you see the little camp places where they would have stopped off with the children and stuff. People don't want borders. Like, come on, people, you're stupid. People want to let illegal immigrants in. Are you stupid? These people are stupid. They wouldn't let these people stay in the house. People have been showing that when they've been doing a bit of a comedy thing, saying, "Oh, we'll drop them off this." No. What do you mean, no? Would you not feel safe with someone you don't know? Someone from another country that doesn't believe in what you believe in, or with your religion, or whatever it is? You'd let them in your house, would you? And be around with your children? Would you really? No, you wouldn't. And if you would, you're stupid. Stupid people. Again, getting mixed up with the thing of legal immigrants and illegal immigrants is a totally different thing. And because people don't listen properly, because Trump has said, we'll let people in legally that want to help America and love America. If you don't want to do that and you're here under false pretenses because you hate America, you hate the American people, you hate the American lifestyle, you're there to do harm, are you stupid? In any country, are you stupid? Ugh, they're demons. The Democrats are demons. Demon rats. Democrats. Demons. Demon energy everywhere. It's horrible. You can see it in their eyes. Do you remember the cue board or the prayer wall? Yep. The guy who lived next to surgeon poisoning years ago worked for Cemex. Yeah, the guy. Do you remember the guy who got? Is that his name? Sergi. The guy who got poisoned a few years ago over here, wasn't it? Worked for Cemex. I think we've got a Cemex plant over here. Worked for Cemex. You know what I mean? Do you think he was trying to put something out? It's a bit like Hillary Clinton, isn't it, with the body count? And I mean, there's been so many, but there was someone who's going to testify against her bill years ago, and then all of a sudden, when they went to go to court, before the day of going to court, the house blew up and said it was a gas leak, and it was like, really? Okay. Oh, it's crazy. I just can't stand looking at them. I know. So it's mental. That's why they always think Trump standing with Israel. Oh, is it the prayer wall? Or is here or there? He's got to look like he's being a normal sort of president. You know, you go in here, you're not. Oh, that reminds me. I did find something that was really cool that someone had put up about. He's got to look like he's doing certain things, but really some of the things he's not doing. Siding with certain people. He'll say they're great people, doesn't mean that they are great people. He puts a lot of people in the limelight. See if I can find. And that's where people get confused. He said something. It was a post. I don't even know if it's on X. I've said this before, and this is what Q does. Q didn't put everything up there. They don't. You're not going to tell your enemies where you are and what you're doing and who you're going after. Otherwise, you're not going to be there. They're not going to tell Hillary Clinton what time they were coming for her at. Blah, 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 blah. She won't be there. It's not how you play the game. Oh, right. Okay. Just let me see if I'm sure. Because we've said this before. It's just what people just really don't get sometimes. Let me see if I shared it. But yeah, you're not going to tell your enemy where you are and what you're doing. Not anymore, anyway. They're not getting information out of America anymore through laptops and stuff, so they can bring America down. So, yeah. I'm sure. It was Trump saying it as well, so I don't know where I've shared it. Maybe I shared it. I might check on TikTok. It might be over there. But you know what I mean? Why? This, like I said, it's how daft people are. It's like, you won't be sharing that information. Not everything was given to us by Q, because some of it was disinformation. We got told that do you not think the dark side would be looking? They weren't Q. You could go looking at it. So, yeah. Right. I love that. You know, like with ice and everything, it's like he said, fuck around and find out. Then you got Yoda saying, around you fucked. Find out you did. Around you fucked. Find out you did. Let me check. Did you hear Brian Harvey is coming back? He upload what singing, or did he come off? Did he come off here? No, I've not looked at a lot of stuff that he's done lately, but he always said justice would be coming for people like him because they knew, didn't they? Everyone's still talking about Jim Carrey. Some people say replaced by a clone. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a clone. It could just be someone with a mask on. Everyone thinks everyone's a freaking mean. It could be a clone, but I'm saying it could also just be a mask. Gotta go. See you later, Dad. Probably be ringing you tomorrow, you know. We'll be talking about the world situations. Brian Harvey. Yeah, I know he does Brian Harvey TV. Do you mean he's come back on Brian Harvey TV or he's coming back as a singer? Or... But yeah, I was like, oh, and there's another show I was on or spoke to him behind the scenes was Brian Harvey as well. I was a moderator for a short little time and got to speak to him and got to speak to him behind the scenes. So I did say to him years ago, you know, I always believe that, you know, sort of people will get justice because, you know, the people that were trying to talk out, the people that they tried to make crazy, which they did with him, and he saw things. So see if it's this one here. Oh no, yeah, I think I found it. Oh, this is someone wrote out on Instagram. I think it was manifesting somebody. Anyway, many of us who understand Trump's playing a role, playing a character, have woken up many years ago. Yes, we know politics are the same side of the coin. We have been the ones screaming that for decades, but you don't infiltrate 1,000-year beast system from the sidelines. You infiltrate from within. This is the art of war, and I've got one of his books on that. And that is going on, is very layered spiritual battle under the guise of politics. So that's when people say to me, into politics, nothing to do with politics. And to people again who say, side of the same coin. It's like, yeah, we know that, but this isn't. And then, I think this was him saying, yeah, this is him saying about the enemy within.
The enemy from within. And it drives him crazy when I use that term. I say it to people, we have a bigger problem, in my opinion, with the enemy from within. And it drives them crazy when I use that term. But we have an enemy from within. We have people that are really bad people that I really think want to make this country unsuccessful. It's just this amorphous group of people. But they're smart and they're vicious. And we have to defeat them. And when I say the enemy from within, the other side goes crazy. Becomes a sound, oh, how can he say, you know, they've done very bad things to this country. They are indeed the enemy from within. But this is who we're fighting. Our pillar of our new strategy is a shift from a time-based approach to one based on conditions. I've said it many times, how counterproductive it is for the United States to announce in advance the dates we intend to begin or end military options. We will not talk about numbers of troops or our plans for further military activities. Conditions on the ground, not arbitrary timetables, will guide our strategy from now on. America's enemies must never know our plans or believe they can wait us out. I will not say when we are going to attack, but attack we will.
Boom. And then it says saving Israel for last. Remember?
I never mentioned the word or the name. Never mentioned it in that conversation. The whole segment here. So you had to know the story wrong. Never mentioned the word.
I think that's what Where the Wild put up, but yeah, it's amazing, really. But yeah, you don't tell your enemy. People are stupid. People are stupid. And with that, I'm going to go. He's amazing, yes. He's a good man, just wants the truth out. He wants the truth out. He wants every country to be what the country used to be, with their traditions and their, you know, people feeling safe, people being abundant, not being taxed. Taxes, energy, and all that. Things are going to drop in the end. It's where the golden age is all about. What like Gaddafi did for his people and things like that. They lied about all that. So, you know what I mean? So remember, do things you love, stay positive, don't get too caught up in it. Like, we are talking about it, we're supposed to talk about it, but we know what the media reporting, we're going to war, we're doing that. No, that's not what's happening. So remember, you're still here. It's a bit like Mark Atwood says, we're still here. We wouldn't have been here if she'd got in. You are still here. So be thankful. And be thankful that you can see what some of us can't, but a lot are we still on a daily basis waking up to. Try the soursop. It's really nice. I would recommend soursop. And your Celtic sea salt. You don't have to overload yourself with even a lot of vitamins and stuff, but find the ones that you do like. And I'll see you soon. So yes, thanks for coming in the last Christian, Mark, JR. Who else we got? Fairlight. We had the Wild, my dad, the Waxman. Who else did we have? Russell. Trying to go back. Who else came in? Going back. I can't go all the way back to the top. Whoever came in and said hi. Thanks for all coming in. Yep, we got E-Man there. Where we go one, we go, oh, nothing can stop what's coming. Boom, 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 boom. Nothing can stop what's coming. Do you remember when he said there's a storm and they went, what do you mean storm? And he went, you'll soon find out. Love and blessings all. Thanks, Jean. Thank you. Yes, and hi to Claire. Anyone who might be listening in the background or listening later. Where we go one, we go all. And I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye. Tap the screen. I don't know what you do. Do you do this on here, man? I don't know what you do on YouTube anymore. What's top fans? What's all that mean? I don't know. And then We Are the Wild has just popped in and said thank you as well. And thank you to you. I think I just played one of your things as well. But yes, I might see you tomorrow. I might come and show you if anyone's interested in crafting. End up talking about stuff anyway. The true colour of this in the light might be tomorrow morning. Might have to catch up, but I'm gonna go and watch something now and chill out and keep away from the shit that they're putting out everywhere. Because if I went on TikTok now or something, it'd just be like, Iran, the war, all this, and all the left going mad and fear mongering and all the bollocks that the news are putting up and all that. And I ain't getting into all that. So yeah, sorry I had a call. Oh, don't worry about it. Turn it up, beautiful. Thank you. So as I see you soon, I might see you tomorrow for a little chat about craft. We don't know. You know what I mean? I'm like, and whatever. Anyway, see you soon. Thanks. Bye.